Welcome back to Marketing Champions here on Daily Ad Brief. I'm Howard Walpoff, your host. Again, we're talking about marketing with marketing experts around the country. And today we're in Carlsbad, California with Andrew Gottlieb of No Typical Moments. And Andrew, welcome to our conversation today.
Hey, Howard. Great to be here.
Well, we're happy to have you here and excited to learn a little bit more about you. So why don't you start by sharing with us how you got started in the marketing industry?
It was on accident. When I was a senior in college, I had been exploring internships all over the place, from working on Wall Street, political campaigns, went to DC to intern at a political consulting firm, and nothing really struck a chord. And one day I was randomly on a chain email with a friend of a friend who was starting a podcast. And I started to listen to podcasts, and I heard this interview from this gentleman who was living on the beach in Costa Rica, making six figures. And as crazy as that sounds and as weird, maybe it's more common in 2023, it was just something I'd never heard of before. And I was more so just amazed by how he had created this type of life for himself and wanted to reverse engineer what he did to create that type of income for himself. And through that process, I started to learn about digital marketing, emerging technologies. This is when Facebook was so cool back in the day. And from there, I started to dive into marketing and technology headfirst, and had this idea for No Typical Moments of how we could use the power of marketing to support purpose-driven brands.
Yes, well, marketing does give a lot of different benefits, some for more than others in how they're able to implement it. So tell us more about what No Typical Moments is doing and what you do with day-to-day on a basis with your clients.
Sure. So we have transformed as an agency since iOS 14, which I always describe as when Godzilla and King Kong, Facebook and Google started their war against each other. So a few years ago, we were just a Facebook advertising team, but since then we've become much more of a full service agency. So organizations come into us to start off working with one of our fractional CMOs, which is very much supporting you holistically in your entire marketing outlook. And then when an organization is ready, we bring on our execution team, which is everything from media buying on Facebook, Instagram, Google, YouTube, LinkedIn, really all the major platforms, to funnel development, design, copy, tech integration, email marketing, really the whole 9 yards of what you see in direct response marketing.
Now, with that implementation that you have for your clients, are there platforms that are working better than others to get the results you're looking for?
In terms of our clients who use our advertising services, most people enter our ecosystem to utilize Facebook and Instagram. With our market, which tends to be a lot of online education organizations, this is still working amazing for our clients. The main thing is that our clients' tend to be a little bit older in demographics, which is where they're still hanging out in the Facebook world. From there, it's really a discussion internally of whether Google or YouTube is best. Really contingent on, do you have awesome video content we can deploy on YouTube, and what's the keyword volume like to be a great candidate for Google advertising?
Well, there definitely is a market on Facebook, and it's great that the demos are hitting correctly for you to keep that momentum going. And it really sounds great of what kind of implementation you have for your clients at your agency. So we thank you so much for sharing that and for being with us today.
Thank you, Howard. Appreciate you having me.
And thank you all for joining us as well. Having those right places to run your ads, to find your audience, to make that connection is so important. Tracking your demos to see where they are is important as well. So please check out more information we have here about No Typical Moments here on Daily Ad Brief. But go out and have a great rest of today, and we'll see you next time on Marketing Champions.